What's up, everybody? My name is Ryland, also known as Quixs. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Join the Discord down below, by the way, just to let you guys know. Join the Quixs Community Discord server. We love the Quixs Community Discord server. It's a very dry Discord server. That's why I want you in it. Okay, but in today's video, we're reacting to what did ancient humans do when they couldn't sleep. Go follow this guy down below. Of course, the original video is down in the description below. But I'm not going to waste guys' time anymore, and let's get into it.
It's 2 a.m. You're wide awake. You've been staring at the ceiling for an hour, and your brain has somehow decided
I hate
this
that,
is the
bro.
perfect
You
time
can't,
to
you
recall
tossing
every
around,
awkward thing you've
bam,
said
bam,
in the last 30
bam.
years. You're not anxious about anything specific. You're
You
just
tossing
awake
around
in the
like
dark
it's,
when you're
you
not
can't
supposed to
sleep.
be.
It's
And the
so
more you
annoying.
think
I
about the
hate
fact
it.
that you're awake, the more awake you become. Here's something nobody
It
tells you.
sucks.
That feeling is 300,000 years old. Ancient
Oh.
humans were lying awake in the dark too. Same racing thoughts, same frustration.
They were
same
thinking
staring
like
at
that? They're
nothing.
like,
The
how's
difference
my
is
car
what
gonna
happens
start in the
most, because they
morning?
didn't have our solutions. No melatonin on the nightstand.
Why did I
no
say
sleep
car?
tracking app
What am I
telling them how
on?
bad last night was. But they
Okay,
weren't helpless either. What they did instead is stranger, more
what'd they do?
fascinating, and more relevant to your 2 a.m. ceiling situation than you'd expect. Before
Really?
we get to what ancient humans did when they couldn't sleep, we need to talk about where they slept. Because the physical reality of ancient sleep is
Way
so
different.
different from yours
Way
that
different.
it changes everything
They
that
didn't
follows.
have a
You
comfy
sleep alone
mattress. They
or
had
with another
rocks,
person, in a room designed
you know,
specifically for sleep,
pine
on a surface engineered
leaves
for
and
comfort
stuff,
at a
man.
temperature you control. Ancient humans slept in groups, large ones. Everyone together,
Groups?
children,
Okay.
elders, hunters, the whole band pressed close in the dark. This
How do you
wasn't
know?
a choice. It was survival. Outside the firelight, things wanted to eat you. Leopards, hyenas, wolves. They didn't come into the
Okay.
fire, but the fire went out eventually, and when it did, the circle of safety
Fire
with
was
someone
our
had to stay
best
awake.
protection
Sleep
back in the day,
shifts,
man.
specifically so that someone was always watching.
Why do I act like I know what I'm talking about? I was there, guys. I was there. I was a caveman. Like, you know, obviously I was making the fire and stuff like that. You feel me? And, you know, that fire kept me alive. Man, I need to shut up myself. What am I talking about?
Always listening, always ready to wake everyone else. Sleep wasn't a private retreat. It was a communal, coordinated, semi-vigilant act. Before permanent shelters, sleeping surfaces were the ground, leaves, animal
Yeah,
skins,
powerlit
or
leaves
trees.
and stuff.
Early human ancestors
Rocky
slept in
rocks
trees
is
the way
crazy.
chimpanzees still do, wedged into branches above predator level. When humans moved to the ground,
Some
they
people
carried the
actually still
instinct for
live like
weight,
this,
easily
like
interrupted sleep with
I'm not
it.
talking about
Deep,
like homeless people,
uninterrupted, solo
but they
sleep in a
choose
dark,
to
silent
live
room
like
is a very
old,
recent invention. Our nervous systems
like
were not
humans.
built for it. The fire was everything. It was warmth, protection,
Goat.
and the difference
Fire
between
was the
sleep and
goat,
dying.
bro.
When it dimmed,
Used to
people
protect
woke. When it was
us.
stoked back up, they
Protected
celebrated.
our
The rhythm of sleep was
ancestors.
tied directly to the rhythm of the fire. Keep that image in your head.
That's crazy.
We'll come back to it. Here's the part that should genuinely change how you think about your own nights. Ancient humans didn't sleep in one block. They never did. For the overwhelming majority of human history, sleep came in two separate phases with
First
a wakeful
sleep,
window
second
in the
sleep?
middle. Historians called it first sleep and second sleep.
Huh.
And it wasn't unusual or disordered. It was just sleep. In 2001,
Just sleep.
historian Roger E. Kirch published research that had taken him 16 years to compile. He had found over 500
so
references to
much.
first and second sleep scattered across centuries of human record. Prayer books from
First
the
and
1400s,
second
medical
sleep.
texts, court
That sounds
records,
so weird to
personal
me.
diaries, letters, and passages in Homer's Odyssey. Across different countries, different centuries, different languages, all describing the same thing: a first sleep of roughly 4 hours, a wakeful period of 1 to 2 hours, then a second sleep until dawn. That middle window even had a name. People called it the watch, and they didn't waste it lying there panicking. They used it. People visited neighbors, prayed, interpreted their dreams while they were still fresh. A 16th century French physician
Why
wrote
don't we
that
do
the best
that?
time for couples to conceive children was during the watch, because both partners would be rested from first sleep but not yet pulled back under. Some people simply lay in the dark and thought quietly, without agenda. In 1992, psychiatrist Thomas Ware at the National Institute of Mental Health wanted to test whether this pattern was still inside us. He took volunteers and removed
I wonder if this pattern is still there or not.
14 hours of darkness per night for a month. Within weeks, every single participant naturally split into 2 sleep phases. Nobody told them to. They just did it, as if the program had been running underneath the whole time, waiting for the light to get out of the way. Ware measured their hormone levels during the watch.
Middle of the night
was
watch.
remarkable. Participants showed significantly elevated prolactin, the same hormone that rises during deep meditation and after orgasm. They described feeling peaceful, still, reflective, not groggy, not anxious. In a state unlike normal
So that's
waking,
what happens
unlike
at the
natural
watch.
That state doesn't have a name
You
in
feel
modern
just
life
that
because modern life never
weird
stops
feeling,
long enough
man.
to let it happen. Instead, we call it insomnia. Check our phones, spike our cortisol, and wonder why we can't get back to sleep. But ancient humans weren't immune to genuine sleeplessness either. And what they did about it tells you a lot about how seriously they took the problem. The Egyptians used wild lettuce. Lactuca virosa, sometimes called lettuce opium, produced a milky white sap that ancient Egyptians harvested and consumed specifically as a sedative. It was associated with Min, the god of fertility, appeared in medical papyri, and was taken seriously as a sleep remedy for thousands of years. It actually contains lacticarium, a compound with mild sedative properties. They didn't know the chemistry. They knew it worked. The Greeks had their own approach, which
So it's
was
like,
essentially
was it like a
wine, but
melatonin?
make it a ritual. Specific herbs were added, valerian, mandrake in more extreme cases, and the preparation and drinking of it was deliberate, ceremonial, designed as much to calm the mind through routine as to sedate
it's
the
like a
body through
calming
chemistry.
thing.
The Greeks
Okay.
also believed sleep position mattered. Sleeping on your right side was considered more favorable. Your left side brought darker dreams.
Hey,
Romans prayed. Somnus was the god of
that's
sleep.
real.
His son Morpheus the god of
I
dreams.
sleep better on
And
my right
Romans
side.
who couldn't sleep made offerings and recited specific prayers before bed. Not because they were superstitious in a simple way, because they understood that sleep wasn't fully under their control, and the act of appealing to something larger than yourself
Hey
had a
man, it's
calming
your
effect on the
brain.
nervous
Like,
system
you
that we
gotta
now
be
recognize
a
as
certain
rule
amount
from
tired to
Ancient
go to
Chinese
sleep.
medicine prescribed precise herbal formulations.
Speaking of sleep,
for
I was almost
sleeplessness,
falling asleep at work
combinations of
today. It
plants
was not
including
it.
jujube seed, poria mushroom, and variations of what we now recognize as early Valerian preparations. These weren't guesses. They were documented, refined over generations, and many are still used in traditional medicine today. Ancient humans didn't lie in the dark accepting sleeplessness. They threw everything they had at
They
it.
just-
Plants, ritual, prayer,
Yeah,
community.
they
The
actually
specifics
just
were
did
different.
stuff.
The
They
impulse was
grinded
identical
on
to yours.
stuff.
Ancient humans didn't think of sleep as downtime. They thought of it as a portal. Dreams were not random noise your brain generated during maintenance. They were messages from gods, from the dead, from the future. This wasn't fringe belief, it was universal. The Egyptians compiled dream interpretation manuals, the most famous being the Chester Beatty Dream Book, dating to around 1350 BC, which cataloged hundreds of dream scenarios and their meanings. Dreaming of drowning meant one thing. Dreaming of your own face meant another. The manual was consulted the way you might consult
Dream
a doctor.
book.
The Greeks
So
built temples
they,
for it. The
like,
sanctuaries of
took
Asclepius,
dreams
the
serious
god of
like that.
medicine, were places where the sick would travel specifically to sleep. The practice was called incubation. You would undergo rituals
Incubation.
of purification, make offerings, and then sleep inside the temple, hoping to receive a healing dream directly from the god. Major incubation sites operated
So
for
they
centuries
believed
at
in that.
Epidaurus, Kos, and Pergamon. Patients reported dreams in which Asclepius himself appeared and prescribed treatments. Priests interpreted those dreams and recommended cures. This wasn't the fringe of Greek medicine. It was mainstream practice. Sleep was sacred. Dreams were information. The hours you spent unconscious were not empty. They were an active channel to something beyond ordinary waking life. We have completely stripped that meaning away. Sleep is now a performance metric, something you optimize, track,
That
and score.
actually
You wake up,
is
check
all
how
it is now.
efficiently you slept, as if consciousness itself is a productivity
Like 4 hours
problem
of
to be
sleep,
solved.
you're
We have
tired
solved
most of the
almost
day.
every practical problem ancient humans faced at night, and yet the 2 a.m. wide awake feeling hasn't changed once.
So it never changed at all. That feeling we get, you know, waking up in the middle of the night. But they did something about it. They got busy. They didn't just lay there, you know, trying to go back to sleep. They got up and started doing stuff. Like making food, not food, you know, like garden. They just did a whole bunch of stuff, right? So why don't we do that? I feel like we're sometimes a little lazier when it comes to that. You know? Maybe we should do that. But it kind of makes sense, does it not? Nah, I don't know. I'm all human. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, join Discord down below. Remember, Discord's awesome. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I recorded another one kind of like this, but I don't know what order I'm gonna post these. So if you guys are seeing this video first, hello. And I didn't say anything last video, so we'll see. But make sure to like, subscribe, notifications, stuff like that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.